Hi everyone, Jody here. So I wanted to chat today on this live show coming from Bali right now. I'm in Ubud, Bali, and writing, about writing practice, about book writing, about being an author, becoming an author, dreaming of authoring, and imposter syndrome. That's right. The ugly beast in the room, the monster in the cupboard, the elephant in the room of your life, of your mind, right? The big beast. For anyone like you, maybe, just a hunch. If you're watching this, then perhaps that's you, perhaps not. It's for you to judge. And yeah, imposter syndrome. So you may be at some point in your process of life where you are thinking about, I need to write a book. I'd like to write a book. I'd like to write something important that impacts others, that shares the wisdom I've experienced, that charts what I've learned in life and gives a gift to others that helps them, that inspires them ultimately. But you may find that this beast is in the room, which is imposter syndrome. So imposter syndrome is this idea that you are an imposter, that you are a fraud, that you don't have what it takes, that you are going above your station, in the sense of being someone who you're not allowed to be, supposed to be, whatever else. And this is usually a construct that we carry, which has been implanted in us, that says that you can't be this thing because that's for people with certain qualifications, certain status, a certain label, whatever it is, an expert. And that prevents you then, that stops you subconsciously, unconsciously, in the back of your mind from being this thing, from allowing yourself to be this thing, from being it, committing to it. And so I'm here to say it's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. If you have a dream within you, if you have an inkling within you of writing, of becoming an author, I've got something to share with the world. I'd love to share that. When you see others writing books, publishing books, becoming authors, and you think, I'd like to do that, I can do that, but then your inner sabotage prevents you, your inner critic prevents you from picking up the pen, opening up the document, manuscript in your laptop and writing and actually owning it. This is what is called imposter syndrome. And of course, that's a categorization, it's a label, it's many things, but it's that, what would we call it, block that many have, myself included, that says you can't do it. You know, it's not your place to do this. You shouldn't do it. Who are you to do it? And my question is, are you going to allow that to stop you? Are you going to allow that thought, that idea, that construct to get in your way and prevent you from being all you can be, from allowing yourself to do this, to write, right? A writing practice is a very powerful tool. And writing and book writing and becoming an author is a courageous act. It really is. And it requires courage. It requires courage to step outside the norm, the status quo of being mute, the status quo of being insignificant, the status quo of being powerless, the status quo in your own life. And I can talk because it's been my constant for years and years and years and years and decades that stopped me from writing and publishing. And now that I've done it, now that I've written 2 books, now that I've accomplished that, I see it for what it is, a lie. And I've got out in front of it. And it's like, wow, okay, it's possible. I am possible. I can do this. And my invitation to you is that you can do this too. It starts with writing 1 word. And it ends with publishing. And you step into a new dimension. And that's my encouragement, because I believe if you're watching this, you have something beautiful to share with the world. And maybe you've written a book. Maybe you've got another one inside you, or many. Maybe it's a different level of book. My first book was a particular thing. It was documenting a journey I went on, which was to create my own comedy show, to write it, produce it, and perform it. And I did that. I did the thing. And then I wrote about it. And that was the book. My second book was a completely different thing. It was a spiritual transformational book, all about spirit, all about mystical experiences, all about synchronicity, all about magic. But because I'd written the first one, there was nothing in the way stopping me, because I was like, well, I can do this. I already know I can do this. I've done it. So now let's be a bit more bold and brave and do something different, do something bigger, do something more edgy. And you can do that too. So the only thing that's stopping you is, guess who? Yeah, you guessed it right. You are stopping it from happening. Just as I was the one stopping it from happening for me, for my life. And once I got out of the way, once I let my creative inspiration flow and I allowed it to happen, I delivered it, the book got published. And it changed my life. It was stepping into a new dimension. And I now exist in that new dimension. And there's 2 more books in the pipeline. And I know they are new dimensions. And I'm excited to embrace them. And I'm also aware of imposter syndrome. So it is a journey. It's a journey of courageousness. It's a journey of bold action taking. It's a journey of getting it wrong and doing it anyway. Because actually there is no really wrong. It's just iterations. And allowing that which wants to come through you to come through, to deliver, to emerge. And so that's my invitation with this video, to allow the thing to emerge, to allow your light to shine out of you, right? And to codify in the form of a book your understanding, your inspiration, your muse, your essence, as it wishes to be expressed through the vehicle of a book. And you may find that there's more than one. There's 2, 3, 4, 5. So Imposter syndrome is a construct, it is an idea, and it is a very real struggle. It is a very real phenomenon rather, that we allow in our lives until we stop allowing it and go, no, this is BS. I can do this. I'm enough. What I have is worthy of being shared. I am not too much. Who am I not to do this? Who am I not to write this? Who am I not to publish about this? It's down to a choice. And I wrote a post just earlier about that as well. And I shared the start of the first chapter of a book I'm writing called Back to Spirit. And it felt really good to share that. It felt really right to share that. And my invitation is to check it out as well. And also to share your own writing online. See what happens. Someone might read it. Someone might be touched by it, moved by it, impacted by it. It might help them shift their reality, have a new perspective, a new dimension. So, are you going to let this monster ruin your creative life? Or are you going to get out in front of it and write it? It's your choice. It's up to you. I have a writing program starting next week, and you are invited. It is called Writing from Spirit, and it's all about helping you write your spiritual transformational book. I don't care how crazy you think it is. I don't care how crazy you think you are, or how crazy the world is going to think you are, because you write that thing and you deliver it and you publish it. Because the world needs your voice. If you're watching this, the world needs to hear what you have to say, what wants to be transmitted through you. We're desperately curious about the life you've had, what you've alchemized, what you've transmuted, what you've integrated, and now you can go, hey, look, this is what I lived. This is what I lived, and here are some truths that I experienced. Maybe you'll find them helpful too. I'm desperately curious about that. All you healers, coaches, light workers, musicians, artists, visionaries, I'm so curious about what you've lived, about what is emerging through you that wants to come through to help me understand life better. To understand the power that lies within me, the light that lies within me that wants to shine out. So, if you're interested, send me a message and I'll tell you all about the Writing from Spirit program. It will change your life. I do share my method for downloading the book, for channeling source, for allowing your higher self to speak through you and write the book for you. What have you got to lose? If it resonates, great. If it doesn't, that's totally fine. Maybe you share this with someone who you feel it will resonate with. Courage. Courage, courage. There is talent and intelligence everywhere. But it's the courageous ones that have the impact. You share it. You genuinely risk being vulnerable, being seen, and share it. That we remember. That we look up to. How would you like to be remembered? I love you. Take care. Drop a comment if you feel inspired.